Hello, my name is Edward Dallyn, and this is my video application for NAIT's Radio and Television Arts program for the 2018 fall semester, and I'm applying for the radio stream. Ever since I've been young, I've been very passionate about hockey. I watched it, I played it, I read about it, I listened to it on the radio, and my ultimate goal was always to play in the NHL, but as I grew older, I've come to realize that that's probably not going to be happening. But I still wanted a career in sports, and I thought with NAIT's Radio and Television Arts, what better way to do that? Ever since I've been young, I've listened to talk shows such as on 630 CHED and Team 1260, and I've come to admire and be inspired by the men on those shows, and they've become personal heroes of mine, and they've made it something I really wanted to do with my life. And I'm very passionate about hockey, as I said, and I feel like I have very interesting viewpoints, and I feel like I can present them in very entertaining and ways that people would enjoy listening to. The average day at one of these studios, you have to show up, you have to be prepared, you have to be organized, you have to have a schedule, and you need to follow it. You can't show up and do everything willy-nilly, and I feel like that's really good for me. Sometimes I'm not the most organized person, but I feel like this program will help me learn to be that, and being able to follow a schedule, it really helps me, I found. And with having to do that for a job, and especially doing it with something I love to do, I feel like there's no better way to become a more organized person, and I feel like this program and this career could help me grow as a person. Some skills you need to have. You need to be passionate about it. I know that's not a skill, but people can tell if you're talking about something you're not passionate about. Because if you're passionate about it, you're entertaining about when you talk about it, and you know what you're talking about, and people can tell. And ultimately, this is an entertainment business, and you need to be able to entertain people. You also need to be able to talk to people and in front of large crowds, and I feel like I can do that. I've been in many musical theater and drama productions since a very young age, and I feel very comfortable talking in front of crowds and talking to people. I feel no discomfort for that, and I feel like that's a huge asset to have coming in. You also, I feel, need to have the ability to improvise. I know I said earlier that you need to be able to follow a schedule and be organized, but sometimes stuff happens and you can't account for it, and you need to be able to roll with those punches. And I feel like being able to improvise and think on your feet is a great asset to have, and I have that. Some of the things I consume in social media and stuff. I watch TV. I watch TSN and Sportsnet. Those are great things to watch. I go on YouTube a lot. I watched very different viewpoints from a lot of people, not just including hockey, but basketball and football and baseball and sports like that. I go on the internet. I go on OilersNation.com and a app called Breaking Report, and these apps really help me see what I want to see, and I really enjoy them. I also listen to podcasts. I listen to Spitting Chicklets and Part of My Take, both presented by Barstool Sports, and these podcasts are something I really enjoy, and one day I hope to make, and I hope NAIT gives me the opportunity forward in my life to be able to make those, and that's another one of my goals. But my end goal would be to have a talk show radio of my own in a major sports city such as Edmonton or Vancouver or Calgary or Toronto or somewhere in the States or anywhere really. That's my ultimate goal, and I feel like NAIT could really help me fulfill that, and I'm really excited for that. I know a starting salary in this profession is anywhere from $25,000 to $30,000, and I know that's not a lot, but I feel that being able to talk about what you love is priceless, and to me, the money doesn't really matter if you enjoy what you do every day, which I know I would. And really, I expect to not get a job in one of those cities I mentioned earlier. I expect to be put into a small market area and learn the ropes and rise through the ranks and earn my spot in one of these cities, and I'm really looking forward to the opportunity and experiences that this program can give to me. And well, I hope to see you in the fall. Thank you.